and died on that cross for everything, past, present, and future.
Yep.
I mean, there's nothing. That's the most powerful thing I've ever heard.
That's the gospel.
To be able to put all of that and put my trust and know that he's going to forgive me of everything that I've ever done when I deserve nothing.
Yep. That's the gospel. That's the power of the gospel. Yep. It's humbling, isn't it?
Yeah, it really is.
Yeah.
Especially when you sit down and think about it.
Yeah.
And, we live our life and things are busy and you don't think about the gospel like that, right? It's just a thing. And then when you really sit down and then you just, pray on it and think about it and you ponder it, you're like, a wretch like me.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm nobody.
Wow. Yeah.
How? Yeah, it's just, and like you said, it's not just these people or the elect or this or this. All.
Yeah.
All.
For whosoever call upon the name of the Lord shall be saved.
Yeah.
And so it's humbling, as you said, to think about that a God in heaven will love me enough to send his son down the cross for me, so that I can go back to heaven with him. It's staggering. But then to know that the same way he loves me, the same way he loves you.
That's right.
So the moment that I start feeling prideful about it, I begin to realize, bro. It's everybody.
I think it's hard when you're not spiritual, you don't understand spiritual things.
You can't.
And I think it is very hard. And I learned that the hard way. I led my baby brother to the Lord.
Okay.
And boy, I was so amped up that I started talking about stuff that I have no business talking about. Instead of just keeping it on the cross, keeping it on Christ, I'm explaining things to him that he's just like, what are you
talking about?
Yeah, exactly. And my wife is sitting there like stop.
Let it go.
Yeah. But as a baby Christian, and you're getting the milk of the word, and as you grow, and God has put me on just this fast track of things that I have no business understanding or knowing. Not that I understand everything or know everything, because I don't. And I don't think that our minds are capable. I don't care who you are. I don't think we're ever meant to understand the entire Bible.
Well, John said that if all that Jesus did was written down, there wouldn't be libraries that can hold the volumes of it. Right?
Yeah.
So the thing about that is, as you grow, God expands. Okay? And sometimes what it is God teaching us more about him. Sometimes it's God teaching us more about ourselves. And so there's different stages that you're growing in. So, we might make it through all our discipleship books and all these type of things, but I got to put some personal things behind it.
That's right.
Think about this. Paul said this, that I may know him. Now, Paul, how do you say that after you've already written 10 books of the Bible? Paul, don't you know him? But Paul said, no, I want to know him in a greater capacity. So the thing that needs to take place in our lives oftentimes is we need to go from a head knowledge of God to a heart knowledge of God, right? Where it's not just facts.
That's right.
Where I'm going to operate in his will at all times, and that's the hard part, because we think about ourselves too often,
So since we're on the topic of salvation, so let's say that there are people out there who doubt their salvation, or they go through that same type of struggle. What encouragement would you give somebody like that, or what would you say to them?
I would say to someone who doubts their salvation to stop what you're doing right now and get that thing certain for sure, get that thing nailed down, right?